everybody. On behalf of SAU90, I am happy to wish everyone a wonderful, warm Thanksgiving weekend ahead. We know this is going to be a long weekend for many of our staff and family and friends. I wish you all the joy and bounty of the holiday, and may it be restful, may it be filled with the joy of being together with loved ones. We're thankful and appreciative of our community, and we look forward to seeing everybody back here on Monday. Remember, stay safe, be well, and celebrate the bounty of the season.
Hello, everyone. I just want to take this opportunity to wish everyone a happy and safe Thanksgiving holiday break. It's great to have this time to spend with family and friends, and we'll see you all on Monday. Have a great Thanksgiving, everyone.
Hello, this is Mr. Sadler from the Marston School, just wishing all of our students, parents, and staff a wonderful Thanksgiving holiday. We have a lot to be thankful for here at Marston School, starting with our students who come to school every day ready to learn. Thank you to our parents for getting your students ready, and thank you to our amazing, hardworking, and dedicated staff who puts in a tremendous amount of time, effort, and energy every day for our students. So, from Marston School to your family, we're wishing you nothing but an absolutely happy, safe, and healthy Thanksgiving holiday, and we'll see you when we return. Thank you.
Happy Thanksgiving, parents, students. Just wishing you all the best Thanksgiving with your families, and that you have many things to celebrate and be grateful for.
So the story that we're going to read today goes along with Thanksgiving next week. And it's all about the Thanksgiving Day parade that we have, we're here, that we get to see on TV, and some people get to go live in person. And this is the true story of the puppeteer who makes the puppets and the balloons for the Macy's Day Parade. And it's called Balloons Over Broadway.
It's like I saw on the cover, it was like a little tiger.
That one is, yes.
Yeah, it's a tiger on Garfield.
From the time he was a little boy, Tony Sarge loved to figure out how to make things move. He once said he became a marionette man when he was only 6 years old. His father had asked him to feed their chickens at 6:30 in the morning every day. Tony had an idea. What if he could feed the chickens without leaving his bed? He rigged up some pulleys and ran rope from the chicken coop door to his bedroom window. That night, he spread chicken feed outside the chicken coop door. The next morning, Tony pulled on the rope and the door to the chicken coop opened. The chickens ate their breakfast. Tony stayed snug in his bed, and his dad, so impressed, never made Tony do another chore.
Tony's lucky. He's lucky. He's a lucky.
He was so creative, that's
lucky
why.
I love it. He's lucky.
When Tony grew up, he moved to London, where he discovered that no one was making marionettes for kids anymore. So out of wood, cloth, and strings, Tony began to make puppets. He figured out ways to make his marionettes' movements so lifelike that they performed as if they were real actors. Word soon spread about Tony's amazing marionettes. When Tony moved to New York City, the Tony Sarge marionettes began performing on Broadway. In the heart of New York City, in Herald Square, was the biggest store on earth, R.H. Macy's department store. Macy's had heard about Tony's puppets and asked him to design a puppet parade for the store's holiday windows. So Tony made new puppets based on storybook characters, then attached them to gears and pulleys to make them move. In Macy's Wondertown windows, Tony's mechanical marionettes danced across the stage as if by magic. All day long, they performed to shoppers jostling for a better look. But Macy's had an even bigger job in store for Tony. Many of the people working at Macy's were immigrants, and as the holidays approached, they missed their own holiday traditions of music and dancing in the streets. Macy's agreed to put on a parade for their employees, and they hired Tony to help. Animals joined hundreds of Macy's employees on Thanksgiving Day, 1924, winding their way from Harlem to Herald Square. It was a dazzling parade. In fact, Macy's first parade was such a success that they decided to have one every year on Thanksgiving Day.
Wow. I don't know if I want to.
Each year the parade grew. But when Macy's brought in lions and tigers, in addition to bears, elephants, and camels, the animals roared and growled and frightened the children. Tony, can you think of something spectacular? Macy's asked Tony to replace the animals. Okay. Tony hoped to replace the animals with some kind of puppets, but his marionettes were less than 3 feet tall. He would have to make much larger puppets in order for them to be seen in the parade. Tony knew of a company in Ohio that made blimps out of rubber, the perfect material for any weather. When he called the company and showed them his sketches, they agreed to make what Tony wanted.
Whoa, that's cool. No, no, not like that one.
On Thanksgiving Day, Tony's creatures, some as high as 16 feet, spilled into the streets, and the crowds cheered wildly. Part puppet, part balloon, the air-filled rubber bags wobbled down the avenues, propped up by wooden sticks.
Whoa, cool. Oh, I like the elephant and the cat, but I don't like the other thing. I like the green caterpillar.
By now, the sidewalks were so packed with people that only those in the first few rows could really see the parade. Tony realized his puppets would have to be even bigger and higher off the ground. With a marionette, the controls are above and the puppets hang down. But what if the controls were below and the puppet could rise up? During the next year, Tony set his new idea into motion. This time he asked the company in Ohio to make balloons out of rubberized silk. Most important, Tony ordered the balloons to be filled not just with air, but with helium too. Since helium is lighter than air, it would make the balloons rise. It was still dark on Thanksgiving morning when Tony filled the balloons with helium, tethering them down with sandbags. By 1 p.m., the sidewalks were packed with people ready for the parade. Then one by one, Tony cut the sandbags. And the magnificent upside down marionettes rose into the sky.
Whoa, that's awesome.
I like books that when you read them they're like this,
And then
but
they
then they
turn,
go up.
yeah,
Because
they're
they're
fun.
so big.
Yeah.
And then they're like,
High above the crowds, they flounced in the afternoon wind, pulling the rope handlers this way and that. Yet with every heave-ho, the balloons gestured and articulated like wild puppets, and the crowd screamed for more. It was a parade New Yorkers would never forget.
oh, I love the dragon.
I like the dog.
I like the dog. I like the dog.
And from that day on, every Thanksgiving morning, crowds have lined the sidewalks of New York City to see what new balloons would rise to the skies of Macy's famous parade. Tony Sarge, the puppeteer who loved to figure out how to make things move, had set the stage with a little rigging for a puppet show to be anything anyone could imagine it to be.
I'm thankful for my pets and my family.
My mom and dad. And I'm thankful for my grandfather because he was served in the Navy. My food because it is yummy. Hey Mom and Dad, you're first obviously. Thank you for taking care of me.
I am thankful for my family and for food. I am thankful for my friends and family. I'm thankful for my family and my house and pillows.
Hello, Hampton families. On behalf of Mr. O'Connor and myself and our amazing students, we just want to wish you all a very, very happy Thanksgiving.
So we're grateful for all the support the community gives us, and as Mrs. Hughes says, on behalf of myself and Mrs. Hughes, grade 7, are you ready? 2, 3, happy